She said this trip is just me time. Then I saw her Insta story kissing another guy. I didn't confront her. I just sent it to the wedding planner, canceled my flight, and left her belongings at her parents' house. Hey viewers, just a quick thanks. Over 14% of you are already subscribed, and it means the world. If you're new here and enjoy these stories, join the family by hitting that subscribe button. We're on the road to 10,000. So this happened 2 months ago, and I'm just now feeling like I can write about it without losing my mind. Still can't believe how fast everything went sideways. My fiancée Rachel and I were supposed to get married next month. We'd been together 3 years, engaged for 1. I'm 29, she's 27. Thought we had everything figured out. Guess I was wrong about a lot of things. I'm an accountant, she works in marketing for some tech startup. We live together in my condo, but she keeps her own place too since we both like having some independence. We split dates and shared activities but maintained separate finances mostly. Everything seemed normal until about 3 months ago when Rachel started talking about needing space before the wedding. I just feel like I haven't had time to be myself lately, she said one night over dinner. What do you mean? Like we're always together. Planning the wedding, hanging out at each other's places, working. I feel like I've lost my independence. Rachel, you still have your own apartment. We don't live together full time. I know, but it feels like we're heading that direction after marriage. I need to make sure I'm ready for that level of commitment. That's kind of the point of marriage. Being committed. I know, but I need to make sure I'm not missing out on anything. That I'm choosing marriage because I want it, not because it's expected. Red flag, but I figured pre-wedding nerves were normal. What do you want to do about it? I was thinking maybe I could take a solo trip somewhere. Just a week to clear my head and figure things out. A week before our wedding? No, not that close, maybe next month. Give myself time to really think. Where would you go? I don't know yet. Maybe somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I can just be alone with my thoughts. I wasn't thrilled about the idea, but I didn't want to be the controlling fiancé either. If you think it would help, then okay. Really? You're not mad? I'm not mad. I just want you to be sure about us. I am sure. I just need to prove it to myself. 2 weeks later, Rachel booked a trip to Cancun, Mexico. Solo vacation for 5 days. Said she needed to disconnect from everything and everyone. I'm not even going to use my phone much, just really focus on being present and thinking about our future. Sounds good, babe. I'll miss you, but I understand. Thank you for being so supportive. This is why I love you. The week before her trip, Rachel was acting strange, more distant than usual, spending a lot of time on her phone texting people. When I asked who she was talking to, she'd say work stuff or trip planning. Just coordinating with the hotel and looking up activities. Thought you were going to disconnect? I am once I get there. Right now, I'm just making sure everything's set up properly. Friday morning, Rachel left for the airport. Her flight was at noon. I offered to drive her, but she said she'd rather take an Uber. Less complicated that way. Clean break from normal routine. Clean break? It's 5 days, not 5 years. You know what I mean. Easier to get into vacation mode. I kissed her goodbye and went to work. Figured I'd use the weekend to catch up on some client files and maybe hang out with my buddies. Saturday afternoon I was at home working when I decided to check social media. Hadn't heard from Rachel since she landed Friday night, which was fine since she wanted space to think. I opened Instagram and saw she'd posted a story about an hour earlier. Beach sunset with a caption about finding clarity. Normal vacation stuff. Then I swiped to the next story. Rachel was at some resort pool bar with a guy I'd never seen before. They were sitting close together, laughing. His arm was around her, and she was leaning into him like they'd known each other forever. I stared at the screen trying to process what I was seeing. Maybe it was just some random guy she met. Maybe they were just being friendly. Then I swiped to the next story. Rachel and the same guy making out. Full-on kissing by the pool with drinks in front of them. The timestamp showed it was posted 20 minutes ago. My fiancé, who was on a solo trip to figure out our relationship, was making out with some random guy and posting it on social media for everyone, including me, to see. I took screenshots of both stories immediately. Then I sat there for about 10 minutes trying to figure out what to do. Part of me wanted to call her right away, demand an explanation, ask what the hell she thought she was doing. But then I realized something. She'd just shown me exactly how she felt about our relationship and our upcoming wedding. Instead of calling her, I started making other calls. First, I called our wedding planner, Melissa. "Hi, Mark. How's the final planning going?" "Melissa, I need to cancel the wedding." "Cancel? Mark, your wedding is in 6 weeks. What happened?" "Rachel's cheating on me. I have proof." "Oh my God, Mark, I'm so sorry. Are you sure?" "Positive. She's on vacation right now posting pictures with another guy." "Mark, this is terrible. Let me look at our cancellation policies and see what we can do. Whatever the costs are, I'll handle them. Just need it canceled today." "Mark, given the short notice, we'll lose most deposits, but I'll call vendors and see if anyone can work with us on the timeline." I sent her the screenshots as documentation. Next, I called the florist. Explained the situation, asked about cancellation fees. Same with the caterer, photographer, and band. By Saturday evening, I'd started the cancellation process. Going to lose about $12,000 in deposits and fees, but I'd rather lose money than marry someone who cheats on vacation. Sunday morning, I drove to Rachel's apartment. Still had a key from when we were spending more time there earlier in our relationship. Gathered up everything of mine that was there. Clothes, books, some kitchen stuff I'd brought over. Then I drove to her parents' house. "Mark?" her mom Linda said when she answered the door. "What a nice surprise. How are you? Is Rachel enjoying her trip?" "Linda, I need to talk to you about something serious." "Of course, come in. What's wrong?" "Rachel and I won't be getting married. She's been cheating on me." "Mark, that's impossible. Rachel would never do that." "I have proof, Linda." I showed her the screenshots. Linda stared at the photos for a long time. "Mark, I don't know what to say. This is horrible. I'm sorry you have to find out this way, but I thought you should know." "Mark, what are you going to do?" "I've already started canceling the wedding. I'm done." "Mark, maybe you should wait until she gets back. Talk to her about this." "There's nothing to talk about, Linda. The pictures say everything." "Mark, where is Rachel going to stay when she gets back? She has her own apartment." "But what about all her things at your place?" "I brought them here. They're in my car." I spent the next hour moving Rachel's belongings from my condo to her parents' garage. Clothes, furniture, books, everything she'd gradually moved to my place over the past year. "Mark, this seems so final," Linda said as I loaded the last box. "It is final. Mark, she's going to be devastated when she finds out." She should have thought about that before she posted herself making out with another guy. Monday morning, I called my travel agent and canceled the flights Rachel and I had booked for our honeymoon in Italy next month. "Mr. Williams, I'm sorry to hear about the change in plans. There will be cancellation fees." "I understand. Just cancel everything." Tuesday, Rachel called me. "Mark, I've been having such an amazing time. This trip is exactly what I needed. I'm glad you're having fun." "Mark, you sound weird. Is everything okay?" "Everything's fine, Rachel. Really enjoying your me time?" "Yes, actually. I'm getting so much clarity about what I want." "That's great. What do you want?" "I want us, Mark. I want our wedding. I want our future." "Interesting. Mark, why do you sound so strange?" "Just processing some things." "What things?" "Your Instagram stories mainly." Silence. "Mark, I can explain." "There's nothing to explain, Rachel. You've been very clear about what you want." "Mark, that's not what it looks like." "What does it look like?" "I met someone, but it's not serious. I was just having fun." "Having fun by making out with strangers while engaged?" "Mark, it's vacation. It doesn't count." "It doesn't count?" "I mean, it's not real life. It's just vacation mode." "Rachel, you're engaged to me. That's real life, whether you're on vacation or not." "Mark, please. I made a mistake. I got caught up in the moment." "You got caught up enough to post about it." "I wasn't thinking clearly." "You were thinking clearly enough to document everything." "Mark, please don't do this. I love you. You love me, but you're making out with random guys on vacation?" "It didn't mean anything. It meant enough to share with everyone who follows you." "Mark, I'll delete the posts. I'll come home right now." "Don't bother, Rachel. I already canceled the wedding." "You what?" "Canceled the wedding. Told the vendors. Canceled our honeymoon flights. Moved your stuff out of my place." "Mark, you can't do that." "I already did it." "Mark, where are my things?" At your parents' house, where you'll be staying when you get back. Mark, I'm not staying at my parents', I'm coming home. You are going home, Rachel, to your apartment. You don't live with me anymore. Mark, please, I'll make this right. There's nothing to make right. You made your choice. I hung up and blocked her number. Wednesday, Rachel's sister Amy called. Mark, what the hell is going on? Rachel's freaking out in Mexico. Rachel cheated on me. I ended our relationship. Mark, she said it was just one kiss. You're being dramatic. Amy, it was more than one kiss and she posted it for everyone to see. Mark, people make mistakes. Some mistakes end engagements, Amy. Mark, you're throwing away 3 years over one vacation? I'm protecting myself from someone who thinks vacation cheating is acceptable. Mark, Rachel's stuck in Mexico. She's crying constantly. That's unfortunate. Mark, she doesn't have anywhere to go when she gets back. She has her apartment and her parents. She'll figure it out. Thursday, Linda called. Mark, I talked to Rachel. She's devastated. I'm sure she is. Mark, she admits she made a terrible mistake. Good for her. She wants to make it right. Can't be made right, Linda. Mark, she's young. She got swept away by vacation excitement. She's 27, not 17, and she didn't get swept away. She chose to cheat and post about it. Mark, she took the posts down after I'd already seen them and canceled our wedding. Mark, the wedding can be rescheduled. The wedding is canceled permanently. Mark, she loves you. Linda, if Rachel loved me, she wouldn't have been making out with strangers and posting it online. Friday, Rachel came home. She went straight to her parents' house based on what Linda told me later. Saturday, Amy called again. Mark, Rachel wants to see you to apologize properly. There's no point, Amy. Mark, don't you want closure? I got closure when I saw her making out with another guy. Mark, she's seen a therapist. She wants to understand why she did it. Good for her. Mark, she realizes she has commitment issues. Should have figured that out before getting engaged. Sunday, Linda tried one more time. Mark, Rachel's willing to postpone the wedding. Take time to work on herself. Linda, there's no wedding to postpone. I canceled everything. Mark, it can be rescheduled. Trust can't be rescheduled. Mark, people work through infidelity all the time. Good for them. I'm not interested. It's been 2 months since Mexico. Rachel's been staying with her parents while apparently figuring herself out. I heard through mutual friends that she's been telling people I overreacted and threw away our relationship over one vacation mistake. She's right about one thing. I did throw away our relationship. The second I saw her making out with another guy. The vendor cancellations ended up costing about what I expected. Lost most of the deposits, but avoided the bigger payments. Rather lose $12,000 than marry someone who thinks vacation cheating is acceptable. I kept my condo and my independence. Changed my Netflix password and updated my emergency contacts. Small things, but they felt significant. Started dating again last month. Met someone named Sarah who's a teacher. When I told her about Rachel, she said something that really made sense. Anyone who posts their cheating on social media isn't ready for commitment. Pretty much sums it up. My friends and family think I made the right call. Even some of Rachel's friends have reached out to say they understood my decision. The whole thing taught me that some people want the security of an engagement without the responsibility of actual commitment. Rachel wanted to feel loved and chosen, but also wanted the freedom to explore other options. She thought she could have both. Turns out, she was wrong. Sometimes the best response to betrayal is just accepting it as information and acting accordingly. Rachel wanted me time to figure herself out. I gave her all the time she needed. Forever.